Rooster Teeth is dead, everyone. F's in the chat. End of an era. Well, not really the end of an era. This is a channel that, sadly, probably should have died a long time ago. An entire business that probably should have died a long time ago while it was still at the top of its game, but it just kept chugging on. Somehow it got flipped from one company to another after they weren't able to sustain themselves and sold out, starting with, I believe, Full Screen, which just kind of got absorbed into AT&T, but then got absorbed into everything. I don't know. I don't even know. So many companies have had their hands on Rooster Teeth, and I don't even know why. I mean, back in the day, back in the days of my youth, mind you, it was a juggernaut. It's kind of hard to see now. A lot of people probably don't even know what Rooster Teeth is. Red versus Blue is easily the most recognizable thing that they have. Some people may recognize that, but the fact of the matter is, for a very long time, Rooster Teeth has not really been producing anything that people know of. Back in the day, though, when YouTube was but a young lad, a 10 million view count video was actually pretty dang substantial, and they crossed it pretty often. Red vs. Blue, again, was insanely popular for the early days of YouTube, and now we've got Texas moms react to raunchy kids cartoon. I'm not kidding. It's right there. Charlie recently talked about the collapse of Rooster Teeth in a video, and honestly, go check that out because it's a great video. But honestly, I did not realize that Rooster Teeth was still afloat. I didn't know that Red vs. Blue was still going on. I went on a lore dump today trying to figure out what was still happening. If I had actually finished Red vs. Blue, as it turns out, I haven't. There's a few seasons that I've not done of Red vs. Blue, and it's ending this year because Rooster Teeth isn't shut down. It just is, they're finishing up projects that are going on right now, and then that's really about it. Sorry, like everyone. All 10 of you that remember it. I can't make too many jokes because they still pull better numbers than me when it comes to views in YouTube, but for a group that's been around that used to be such an enormous impact in the YouTube atmosphere, it's just crazy to me to see how small they've become. YouTube has changed greatly over the years. I cannot stress this enough. YouTube, even 6 years ago, was so different from YouTube now. YouTube 8 years ago? Oh my gosh, you had iDubbbz saying the N-word in videos. It's just something that happened. Things are so different now. iDubbbz is so different now.
Not edgy.
But Red vs. Blue is such an old series, and I've enjoyed it for so long, I can't help but feel sad that the channel is going under. I don't even know why. It's nothing rational at all. But my gosh, Red vs. Blue had such a huge impact, even on Halo in general. They had voice acting roles in Halo games. That's how important they were to the fandom. They really did make a huge impact when it came to the Halo universe. I loved going into those Easter eggs and hearing their little voice lines, Caboose stuck behind the door and all that stuff. It was funny stuff. I really loved Rooster Teeth, at least for what it was. I know that it had its share of controversies and things like that, but the fact of the matter was, it was founded by a group of people that were all pretty funny, and most of them voice acted in the projects that they did. And again, Red vs. Blue is really the only one that I'm talking about here. It was very well done, especially for its time. And now, look at them, sending their grandmas to react to raunchy kids' cartoons. This is why, Warner Brothers, why did you buy it? Why? Why did you buy Rooster Teeth? Just let it go. Let it be its thing, all right? It's time. Rest in peace, Rooster Teeth. I'm going to miss the good parts of it. Not you as a whole, but there are parts that I will miss. You had a good run, Rooster Teeth. All right, it's time for us to go out back, okay? Come on with me. Shh. It's okay. We're just going to go out back for a little bit, all right? Take you out for a nice walk. You love a good walk. Don't worry. Shh. It's okay. Rooster Teeth. What's wrong? Okay, we're just on a little walk together, okay? We're going out back. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. It's gonna be over soon.
fire safety is about sharing.
Don't remember? The ball explodes after every score.
Haha! In your face, Don Griffs! Wait, what was all that stuff about exploding?
For God's sake! What is that music? Woohoo! Son of a bitch! Run!
Don't you want to say hello to our new friend?
What?
Huh?
I don't. This is... Take your time.
Hey. Yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here? I mean, are we the product of some cosmic coincidence, or is there really a God watching everything? You know, with a plan for us and stuff? I don't know, man. But it keeps me up at night. What? I mean, why are we out here, in this canyon?
I got to the tail end of editing my video, and I decided I wanted to add something else to it. And you could say it's because I want to pad the runtime, and that is part of the reason, I'm not going to lie. But another part is that I fully planned on just adding in clip after clip as part of my tribute to Red vs. Blue. But when I went to do that, it started to not feel genuine enough. Like, it felt cheap to make a full half of my video nothing but Red versus Blue clips, like, just thrown in there. So I decided I wanted to end my tribute with a story. Back in my college days, I met a friend, all right? We'll just say that his name is Eric, because it is. I will not say last names. I'm not doxing my friends. But the fact of the matter is, back in my college days, I made a friend. And instantly, we had a connection. We bonded over board games, all sorts of things. Dude loved Minecraft, but who didn't love Minecraft back then? People still love Minecraft. I mean, come on. But the big thing that really sold it is one day we were hanging out in a group together, and he recommended the show Red vs. Blue. I'm not kidding. It blew my mind. This is probably 2011, 2012 area, like around that time, maybe even as late as 2013, but that is the very latest that it possibly was. And guys, it is crazy. He busted out the season 1 to 5 box set. Like he had seasons 1 to 5. I didn't even know that they were on DVD. I had only been watching them online. It was crazy to me. And that right there solidified a friendship that really just, even to this day, means quite a bit to me. Red versus Blue formed friendships. Now, it's ending. It is. And I know this tribute to Rooster Teeth just kind of became a tribute to Red versus Blue, but that's really what I felt drawn to. I didn't even watch the Minecraft Let's Plays. I mean, back in the day, I loved Minecraft, don't get me wrong. I didn't really watch Minecraft YouTubers like Yogscast or anything like that. It was Red vs. Blue that truly drew me in to the channel, to the business, everything. Red vs. Blue to me is synonymous with Rooster Teeth. And now it's going to run from 2003 to 2024, a 21-year span. And that is wild to me. There are fully grown adults that might watch this video that have had a shorter lifespan than this series. Red vs. Blue, it means a lot to me. All right? I can't be all funny about that or anything. It means a lot to me. So I'm really glad that it exists. I'm really glad that I'm going to continue to be able to enjoy it. And if you have not checked it out and you happen to watch this far into the video, I highly recommend it. It is so funny. When I was editing those clips, I was still busting out laughing so much. When I started to do the clips, I instantly thought, I have to put in that fire safety clip. The fire safety is about sharing. It lives in my mind. That one singular line is just continuously with me. I will always remember it, and I'm always going to remember Red versus Blue, and I really hope that you all share the same sentiment, however you feel about Rooster Teeth as a whole, whatever it may be. Red versus Blue itself is iconic in its own right. So I hope you all go and give it a send-off. That's it. Thank you for watching.